Alright, what's up YouTube? It's been a while since I made a video. I just wanted to show you guys the carnage of this SA woofer here. And then I also wanted to make a video for Audiofanaticz with a Z at the end. The guy's pretty cool. Go check out his channel, Audiofanaticz with a Z at the end. He's got a pretty hard-hitting Tahoe. He's got a couple of 18s in there. He's busting 150s all day. So, this is a video for him. I came to his channel talking a little bit of shit about the Recone job that Recone did on some of his 18s. And I just wanted to show you guys that the Recone, or I want to show him particularly. I told him I'd make him a video, and I just wanted to show him the Recone that I did. You can see when I push it on the dust cap there, I just used epoxy to put this cap on, and I know that that was the wrong type of adhesive to use now. It held together fine when the woofer was playing until I destroyed the coil. I beat the dog snot out of it. You guys see my videos. I'm sure you all know, if you've seen the videos of the Recone in action, that you know it wasn't a coil alignment problem, because that would have had issues right out of the hole. As hard as I work on these things, as hard as I beat my equipment anyway. But you can see the coil here. Now what happened was it bottomed out. I know a lot of you guys are going to say, oh, you can't bottom these woofers out. Well, on this particular Recone, the coil was longer than the stock one. I noticed it. I sent an email to Jacob. Jacob said it would be fine. Go ahead and put it together. Don't worry about it. Well, I did, and I had my Saws 1500D to it at 1 ohm. Had a song that dropped frequency below box tuning, woofer unloaded, coil bottomed, and it's a very distinctive sound. It sounds like a fucking shotgun going off. I mean, it's very, very, very distinctive. Unless that was the triple joint hitting the top plate. There's a possibility of that too. Maybe that's what deformed the coil and got it to grenade the way it did, because it literally fucking grenaded. And the former's in 2 pieces. You guys can see that down there in the gap. The fucking former literally ripped in 2 pieces. All the copper's still down in the motor. But anyway, I just wanted to show you the glue jobs on the joints here. You can see I'm picking up this whole woofer by the surround, and that's not fucking going anywhere. Unless I rip the fucking surround off, literally, it's going to come off and, you know, it's going to chunk off. There's no way that it's coming off that basket without grinding it off. So, the surround is nuclear. You can see it's very, very clean, factory looking, if not even better. It's perfect. I mean, the glue joints on this thing came out pretty damn good. And then I wanted to also show them the glue joint on the spider. The spider joint to the frame there. You can see that that whole valley's full. I laid down a bead of epoxy before I put the spider on it. Set the spider down, wiggled the cone back and forth in a twisting fashion to make sure that the glue or the epoxy seated into the porous fibers of the spider there. And then I filled that valley completely full. You take a look at the solder joints there. I don't know how well this is going to come out. My camera's not focusing very well. But you can see they're nice and clean. And the solder's not wicked up all the way into the top of the, you know what I mean, like it didn't wick up into the lead here, because you want that flexible for that last roll there. You know, when the woofer's under extreme excursion, there is a little tiny bit of motion through that last part of the lead there, so I left a little extra there just to make sure. You can see there's another one. Solder joint's nice and clean. It's all full. There's no hole in there. It's all nice and buttoned in. I'll show you guys the other side just so you can see. Same thing. Didn't wick it up into the leads there. It's all nice and clean. So anyway, you saw the joint all the way around. Sure, there's a couple little tiny spots where I gooped it up a little bit, but that doesn't make any bit of performance. It has nothing to do with the performance, just strictly cosmetic. But that is one hell of a strong joint, because I put this woofer through its paces until the fucking coil burned up and broke, and that glue joint held out no problem. So the reason why the dust cap came off so easy is because I didn't sand the edge of it down. I should have probably just lightly hit it with some 400 or something just to give it, you know, the epoxy some bite to fucking hold this cap on. But like I said, it didn't have any problems when playing. I mean, it was very strong. It was very hard to get off without ripping. I had to actually push it all the way around and work, and at one edge finally ended up coming up, and then I just used a dull X-Acto and kind of just worked it all the way around, all the way until the cap came off. It came off nice and clean. I can reuse this cap if I want to. There's no dents or blemishes or anything in it. But yeah, so I'll be doing another Recone here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this sub or sell it. I mean, I might keep it and throw it in the girlfriend's car on that old Alpine amp, because the SAS 1500D at 1 ohm, or the SAS 1500D V2 at 1 ohm is much too much for the sub. It took it pretty well. I mean, I'm not going to say that it didn't handle the power that I had going to it. You know, I mean, I'd probably guesstimate somewhere around 2,000 watts at times. You know, during frequencies of low impedance rise. I'm sure there's got to be at least 2K going to this thing at times. And it took it for a while. You know, I had the sub going for a couple of months, and I just kept pushing it harder and harder and harder. And you know, apparently and obviously I pushed its limits a little too far. Not sure, like I said, I don't know what I want to do with the sub. I may end up selling it as is, and I let somebody else recone it. If somebody's interested, I could recone it for them. I'm asking for $100 flat shipped for the motor and basket assembly. I have an extra basket. I have an extra set of terminals. But other than that, all the other soft parts from the other original cone that came when the woofer was built, it was those all got wasted too. I ended up wall socketing that. But anyway, so there's just a video for you, dude. I just wanted to see, so you can see that, you know, I came to your channel talking gangs of shit, and some other YouTube members commented and said that, you know, fucking we were talking shit because I was talking shit. But there's my solid Recone. You can see how nice the glue job was on the dust cap. You know, no extra glue. I mean, this little part here is just because I started ripping the paper on the cone. But the rest of it's super clean. I mean, it was like a factory job, flat out. You couldn't tell a bit of difference. I mean, it still locks in there. It's still kind of, it's so tight and alright. Next time I'll make sure that I hit this dust cap with a little 400 or something. And I don't know, maybe I'll try an aluminum coil on this one. Jacob says that they're USA made and they handle more power. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do yet. You know, everything's up in the air. Kind of want to get a V2 V2 Z series woofer and see what I could do with a single one of those, because I know that that can handle the power of my amp, no sweat. But anyway, so there's a video, man. I just wanted to try to make it as quick as I can. All those ended up being fucking way longer than I thought. So anyway, comment. You know, let me know what you think about this Recone job that I did compared to Resco ones. When I go to tear this thing apart, I'll show you just how strong those joints really are. And I'll make another separate video for that. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Alright, so with that, I'm out.